Flying direct to some of your favorite destinations out of Charleston just became a breeze. The new startup, Breeze Airways, isn't just making it easier to get from A to B, but also cheaper. We're joined by the airline's visionary, founder and CEO, David Neeleman. It's great to have you.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to be here, and it's great to be announcing more flights from Charleston. We love Charleston. It's the city now that has 17 destinations, which is more than any other city on our route network.
That really is quite remarkable. And to think how Charleston has grown and expanded just over the last 5-6 years, it's pretty incredible. Now, it looks like you're on board one of those Airbuses. Tell us more about these planes.
Well, these are the airplanes that we're going to be flying to San Francisco, and we'll also be flying them to Vegas. This airplane has first-class seats. This particular one has 36 first-class seats. So we'll see if people will give us an extra 50 or 100 bucks for that. If not, we'll go more coach seats. We can be flexible. We've got big overhead bins. You won't have to gate check those bags anymore. We won't take them away from you at the jetway because they're so big. We also have bigger windows, a wider aisle, higher cabin. So it's a very comfortable airplane. Everyone who flies on an Airbus A220 gets off raving about the airplane. It's also very fuel efficient, and that's very important now with the tragedy that's going on in Ukraine.
Indeed.
With the spiking fuel prices. It's going to cost us, based on a $50 jump in a barrel of oil, it costs us about $5 per hour of flight.
Wow.
So we go out to San Francisco. We're going to add about $25 each way to the fare, which isn't cost prohibitive. Doesn't stop people from going, but it's really unfortunate, and hopefully that situation takes a turn for the better. Hopefully we're praying for that.
Well, absolutely, as we are as well. That is something that none of us can avoid. I mean, you drive up to the pump and we're already paying upwards of $4 plus per gallon, which is just rather insane. But I want to talk a little bit about you, David. Now, you have a knack for creating airlines. You have created 5, JetBlue among them. But what was it like starting an airline during a pandemic?
It was not easy. We just get going, and then Delta hits us, and then we just get going again, and then Omicron hits us, and now, we're going again, and we got these high fuel prices. It's not easy, but if you give the best service, if you have the best routes, if you have the best people, then customers can select you over everyone else, and that's really important. So we're working really hard. I mean, our tagline is seriously nice. It's something that we can actually deliver on, being seriously nice every day. And these airplanes are seriously nice, I'll tell you that much. And, it's just creating something better and a better mousetrap, and taking you to places that you can't go nonstop to, and getting people excited about it. I was in Charleston last May, and we were just announcing Charleston. And I said, there's a lot of people that are going to be here in Charleston in July and have no idea they're going to Charleston. And sure enough, it was an all-time record for the airport in July, pre-COVID, post-COVID, whatever. It was an all-time record because service brings people, and so we'll bring a lot of people to Charleston, but also in Charleston, head out to the Bay Area, head up to the wine country.
That's
There's a lot
right.
of great things to see.
Most definitely. Now, speaking of service, what do you think, in your estimation, makes a good airline?
Well, I think, certainly the flights need to be on time. They need to, not cancel your flights. You need to just take care of people. It's really the ease of booking. We're a technology company that happens to fly airplanes. We got a great app. It's very intuitive, really easy to book. There's no change or cancellation fees. So if you go on there and book those fares and decide not to change it, we don't charge you. Just the difference in fares, all you get charged. So it's just all those things that make it easier to travel, that make it slick, and we got people that fly us every single week, commute to work.
And friendly faces.
It's easy, and yes. So I met another lady in Charleston whose mother is in New Orleans, and she said, thank you so much. I used to see my mother once a year, and now I booked every single month to go see my mom's, because I can just go over a weekend. So it's great. No going through hub, Charlotte, or Atlanta. You can just go nonstop. And so that's what we try and do, is make it easy and simple. and economical for people, so they'll just come and fly us more often.
I was going to say, where were you 6 years ago when I was flying back and forth from the West Coast on a regular basis? I could have really used Breeze Airways, I can tell you that. But right now, those introductory rates starting May 26th to San Francisco, we're talking about $99 one way. That's almost unheard of. Now, you do say that those prices will uptick a bit, and of course, to accommodate for the rising gas prices, that's understandable. But you're also flying direct to Syracuse, Fort Myers, Florida, Las Vegas, Nevada. That's coming on a little bit later in the summertime. But just to tell people about some of the other airlines that you started, so JetBlue being among them, that success still aloft, a fantastic, really cutting edge airline. You also founded Azul in your home country of Brazil. So what do you think is next for you now that Breeze has taken off? What is next?
I mean, it's all Breeze now. You know, I'm heavily involved in Azul in Brazil, which is a great airline, largest airline in Brazil. But we're all in on Breeze. We've got 120 of these A220s coming, so we got a lot of flying left to do. This schedule is like 8 airplanes, so we have a lot more. And we'll just keep doing this and providing great service for people. That's really what we do.
And you're a pioneer in this space. You created e-ticketing for airlines while you were developing Morris Air. So we have you to thank for a lot of things. David Neeleman, I really appreciate you taking the time. And again, for anybody who wants any more information, Breeze Airlines, that's the place to go. And they're flying direct to many places out of Charleston. It's been a pleasure to speak with you. Hope to see you here in studio one day. Just fly on out.
Come fly us. Flybreeze.com.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
We're back after this.